guys, how's it going? We're just gonna go over a little very important aspect of training or anything that has to do with physical activity, and that's gathering data and knowing yourself, knowing who you are, what you lift, how many calories you burn, how many calories you intake, all that stuff. Even if you don't want to put it all together, it's really helpful, really helpful for personal trainers if you can give them that kind of information. So like how many steps you're taking a day, how many calories you're burning, what you're taking in, what you're not taking in, all that kind of stuff. Anywhere you go, whether you go to your mechanics, you go to your doctor, you go anywhere, they're going to be asking you questions. The more data that they have, the better decision that they can make. So we're going to go over a little nice tool I've been using for the past month or so. It's called a jawbone. Maybe you've heard about it. Okay, it's this little wristband that you wear. Basically what it does is it records your sleep, you can record your workouts, it records your steps. It'll tell you how many calories you burn in a day, how many calories of those burning come from resting, and how many calories you burn come from physical activity. And just basically just an awesome little device for gathering data. How you interpret it is a whole different story, okay? I'm just gonna talk about data gathering for the next couple of videos here, okay? So, the way the jawbone works is, I'm gonna flip over here. I'll show you guys, I got my iPad out, okay? Here's the jawbone. I'm just going to take it off. I don't have anybody recording for me, so I gotta do this all by my lonesome. We'll put it over here on the table. Let's put it over on the laptop. Get a better sight. I got my phone, got my iPad, okay? Here is the jawbone. So the way it works, this little cap here, it's gonna pop off, and then you've got your input selector there. The app is called Up that it runs on. Okay, so we just plug it into the top of the iPad, into where the headphones plug in. As soon as it plugs in, it's going to start detecting, so it detects it, and then it syncs. That's my hold music for you. There you go. So it syncs up, tells you how many steps you've taken, which can be calibrated, of course, make sure that you're totally accurate. So I've added 4,155 steps today. I'm going to tell you how long the battery lasts. The band lasts a really long time. It lasts usually about 10 days when it's fully charged, and you just plug that into your computer. You can see my laptop, I have a little plug-in device there, USB port. Okay, so that's synced. So I'm going to go over here, and it's going to tell me, okay, the time that I've been active, the longest that I've been active for, the longest that I've been idle, okay, 1 hour and 6 minutes, my total burn, my active burn, and my resting burn, okay? So that's just numbers. These are just numbers. Where we really start to put things together is where we start averaging. So when we go over here, it'll tell you today. Now I'm going to go into trends here. So this is where I really start to get to know myself. So as you can see on the top here, I've got calories consumed and I've got calories burned. Okay, so I go into weeks. It'll tell me for the week how many calories I've consumed, 18,014, and how many I've burned, 20,247. Okay, so what a personal trainer or a nutritionist or dietitian can kind of get this information and they can make sense of it. And it'll basically also tell you everything in here. So it'll tell you calories consumed versus calories burned. It'll tell you distance, workout times, active times, steps, awake time, light sleep, deep sleep, total sleep. It goes all the way from how many carbs you're taking in, what kind of carbs, your cholesterol, your fiber, your protein, your saturated fat, your sodium, your sugar, your unsaturated fat, and your weight, okay? So it is just basically a very cool little device for gathering data. Now, like I said, it might not totally make sense to you, but it will make sense to somebody else. Okay, if you take this kind of stuff over to a personal trainer like me, I ask you, okay, do you know like how much do you work out a day? And they'll be like, I don't know, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You know, if you have a band like this, we just plug it in and we just go from there. So that's for the iPad. Also works on an Android device. So up is already plugged in. So here we go, syncing into my phone. La 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 la. Uploading. So I entered the wrong amount of sleep. I'm gonna come up as 300%, but I'll just go back in there and fix that. I'll go into calories, and it's got the exact same amount. So there you go. That's a little bit of a preview of the Jawbone and the Up app. Jawbone's about 140 bucks. You can also get like Nike free. I've never used that before, so I can't really comment on it, but as I recall, it's around the same thing. But seriously, it's a great investment. Gather data, okay? Write stuff down. It'll help you. Talk to you later.